Hello everyone and welcome to the 6th episode of Markoy Builds, where today we're going to start with a small fly around in spectator mode to have a look at the work that I've done off camera. So as you can see, I've planted some more dead trees here. Also I made a third broken up tower on this side. This one was hit even more than the other one that we already saw. Part of it fell into the sea actually, and if you go break through the surface, we'll see parts of the walls laying down here. A lot of rubble, wood fell down, the roof completely shattered. So that is a little bit of work that I done off cam. I didn't want to bother you again with another tower build. And yeah, of course, also the trees. It takes quite long to build the custom trees. So I did some work on that, yeah, just like I did on the other side. So yeah, to repeat the same over and over again, that is not fun. So let's hop onto the plan for today. Actually, what I'm gonna do today, it's gonna be a bit of a difficult yeah, build to do. Actually, what I want to do here is over here, of course, below the tower is the mob farm. And what I want to do is I want to break a hole in the wall over here. And if we fly through, you can see we end up next to the mob farm. And I want to make a huge spiral stairs around this mob farm. Yeah, this will be a problem. I'm not sure how we're going to solve this one, but we'll see when we get there. And actually, I want to spiral it down until we get to this cave system, because I want to make yeah, sort of habitational area in this cave system. But first, before we start that, of course, we're gonna have to make the spiral tower to see where we end up. So it's gonna be quite a difficult build. It's gonna be difficult to record as well. So I'll try to make the best of it and hope to make it an interesting video. And yeah, well, I would say let's start building. So yeah, we got the basics of the tunnel cut out now. So the thing we're gonna do next is actually make the tunnel into a like a tunnel to an ancient city or a lost civilization. As you might have seen, yeah, the tunnel is not very wide or high now. And actually, I want to keep it that way as much as possible, but we might have to widen it a little bit to give it some, yeah, some, I would almost say, a portal effect where we can add bows or structures to the tunnel. But I also want to keep the natural effect, so I will add the basalt as well to keep it a little bit in line with the theme we have going on here. So yeah, let's go build that and see how we end up. So we have our stairs now, but yeah, well, what I want to do is I want it to be possible to look into the mob farm from the stairs, but we don't want to affect the effectiveness of the mob farm, because if light is emitting through the windows or the glass, then it will alter the spawns, it will reduce the spawns. Mobs will only spawn in a light intensity of 0 or less. Oh yeah, less, well, less than 0. Yeah, right. Markoy, you're talking nonsense. So there's only one piece of glass that does not let the light go through, and that is tinted glass. Stained glass will let the light go through. Tinted glass will block the light. So we're gonna put in tinted glass. Yeah, so let's start with that. Well, that was kind of unexpected. As you might have noticed, my replay mod acted up and it crashed on me. First it didn't follow the path I set, and then it completely crashed and it messed up my file. And yeah, now I cannot show you how I did this, the rest of the tainted glass. Oh, hello Mr. Pig. And actually all the work I did after that, because after that I continued building and I did the hallway. And well, I think the best way to go from here is just to show you. So yeah, let's walk into the tunnel. I made a small stair over here on the cliffside, and you see it leads down all the way to the tunnel. Oops, I almost fell. And this is the look I was going for. The ancient structures, tainted glass. You can look in. Actually, oh, nice. See the water dispensing now, and also what I said with the natural look. So we have the smooth basalt here and the rough blocks of basalt over there. So it's a nice combination of man-made structure and the natural environment acting together here. Initially I put a lot of glow berries in, but I completely removed that idea. It was way too bright and I like the darkness over here. But actually it's just, some areas are just light level 1 or maybe 2, and it's just enough to prevent spawning from happening. But yeah, as we go down you see it's actually the theme repeats itself with the pillars everywhere and the man-made structures in between the... Oh, there's something dying, Can we see? Yeah, oh yeah, there they are. They don't see us. Oh, stupid spider. Just go in the pit. And well, this is actually what the tunnel ends up. We come into the cave and I actually built a bridge here. And this is the idea that I want to have. I want to have a sort of cave-like dugout area here. And I saw this while I was on holiday in France, actually, and there were houses that were cut out from the stone. I'm actually going to try and recreate that over here with various levels. So that will be the next part of this project to get that going. I want to do something about this. I will give it a little bit more of a natural look. Let the structure flow into the rock, so to say. But that is that's gonna come in a later stage. First, I will try and make some bridges here, some wood structures here, and get some houses into the rock face over here. So that will be the next part of the build. Okay, and for these bridges I mentioned, I actually want to use something that I used in another build before. As you see here, let's fly past them. I want to use something like this, and actually this one I like best. Just a sort of balcony type thing with a roof, and then where now the cobblestone is, then I would like to have that as the rock face. So I want to go for something like this, or maybe it's a combination. Let's fly over the arena here. Or something like that, because I really like this design as well. Not sure how I'm going to incorporate this in the build, but maybe for the longer bridge section, we're gonna use something like this with a sort of bow and also a roof on top. So I guess it will be a combination of those two. So yeah, let's have a look what we can do. I can see the dead trees already of the Mage's farm or Mage's tower. Beacon lighting up. So yeah, let's head back there and yeah, let's build. Let's see what we can make out of this. So with this build, this part of the build, we come to the end of this episode. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure about it yet. I'm still doubting the material choices here and how this roof is flowing over into each other. So I might do some iterations on it, and obviously the lighting is completely not correct, but that was just to spawn proof this area. So we're gonna have to work on this. Well, I hope you guys liked this episode. If you did, leave a like, and it would be much appreciated if you subscribed as well. If you have any comments or suggestions, feel free to use the comments and send it to me, and maybe I can incorporate something in the build next time, or do a build that you guys suggest. So yeah, feel free to make yourself heard. And okay, well, with that, I would say see you guys next time.